Good afternoon, church. Pastor Justin here with a little video devotional about the sin curtain in our lives. I was thinking about back when I was younger. For you younger guys, you may not remember this, but we had a store called Blockbuster, and you could go in and you could rent videos, and as I got older, DVDs and video games, whatever. But the point being that in that store when I was younger, they used to have an adult video section, and that section would be blocked off by a curtain. And that curtain prevented anybody who wasn't of age from being able to look back and look in that section and see anything that they weren't supposed to see. It's interesting that here in the world, it seems like over time that sin curtain has essentially gone away, right? The thing that used to block us from seeing things that we weren't supposed to see, now your kids can pick up their phone 12, 13 years old, and they can find some of the dirtiest, filthiest things on the internet within a few clicks on their phone. See, what's happened over time is that the sin curtain has been removed, and sin has just been blatantly thrown in our face. Things that used to turn our stomachs and things that used to make us shy away are things now that we've become desensitized to, because sin has been so blatant and so rampant in our world that there is no curtain anymore. It's actually thrown right in your face. It's pushed right in your face constantly. Sin, sin, sin. And what happens is we become so desensitized to it that we can even find ourselves in sin that we would have never ever have been in the first place if we hadn't become desensitized. See, the reason that curtain existed in the video store was so that a child couldn't go back and see things that they were never supposed to see, hear things they were never supposed to hear, know things and ask questions about things that they were never supposed to know. And it's the same way in our life. When God told Adam and Eve not to eat of that tree, he knew that if we ate of that tree, that we would see things and we would hear things and we would witness things and know things that we would have questions about that we were never intended to see. There's not much that we can do about the world removing the sin curtain, but we can definitely control what we consume. We can control what we see, we can control what we hear, and we can control what we have knowledge of. I want to encourage you, saints, today to seek out and ask God for the areas in your life that you've become desensitized to sin, that you've become desensitized to things of this world, that he would give you more sensitivity to that in the Spirit of God, and that we would be able to witness these things and see these things and know that they're not for us. Be careful, saint, what you digest. Be careful what you allow in, because not everything of this world was intended for you. God bless.